Footlik, and welcome back to another episode of Rise of Industry 2. Things are looking good. We've got the plastic production up and running. I think I'm going to have to send more wood pulp to that today. I have actually written down the things I need to research going forward, so I'd like to get the pet coke manufacturing, the plastic industrial gas manufacturing, potash mining, chemical production, soda production from potash, fertilizer, and then waste incineration, because I need to get rid of the stuff that is in my my dumps presently, because there's a lot of crap in there. Yeah, there's 48 pallets, 6 drums. Yeah, I need to up this. Now, another thing, because I'm going to be doing a lot of research, I have 802. Can I research any of them at the moment? So, the first one was the utilities plastic packaging. No, it's industrial processing. Yeah, the pet coke manufacturing. I can't acquire that, but I can acquire the natural gas. Plastic fractionation, natural gas. I can acquire this. Yes. Now I have natural gas, and I have natural gas to spare, and I can build more later. I just quickly want to check this. So we are going through minus 12 wood pulp a day. Wood pulp, that's on 8, so that needs to go up. That needs to go up to 12 a day. I'll quickly check how much wood pulp there is in storage. 328 pallets. Well, that's pretty good. And we're going to use paper to make cassettes. Was there anything... resources? Because I could make cassettes. I think I can use it for packaging. And one of the investors wants to do stuff. I want to make my own dyes. I should have added that to the list of research, but I will. I'll have to remember that it is there in the background. So yeah, paper, yeah, wood pulp and dye, and it can be made for soda cans. It's not a lot actually. Canned food, soft drinks, fizzy. Why is there 2 here? Soft drink, corn syrup bottles, sugar bottles. Vegetable cannery, fruit cannery. Okay, so the symbol's both the same, but they're 2 different things. Juice factory, fruit. Yeah, I think cassettes is going to be, because I'm going to be making plastic. Right, so what I want to do, even though these aren't great, I do have a lot of wood pulp, and I'd like to dispose of said wood pulp. I forgot to rename the thing, but I have this. So this will take natural gas, 80 a day, create 4 plastic, which is good. But I want another one of these just to sort of fill in that gap there. Right, I will allow that to get built. That'll be 8 a day. We're probably not going to make... Oh no, there's plenty of plastic in there. Yeah, we've got enough to continue all our contracts. Now what we're going to have to do is build a natural gas area in here, and we'll have to pipe it in. Yeah, I am hoping, sincerely hoping, that I just want to check something. Can you fly over that? You can. That's excellent. Okay, so natural gas is going over this direction. It's going to take them quite a while to sort of pipe that up. Yeah, it needs to go all the way through here and then to there. So I've got a lot of things. Now I think I'll just buy these, right? There's no point beating around the bush. We are doing the investor goal to try and get this guy. Oh, I thought I had this. Achieve a return on investment of 20%. That's completed, but it says, oh yeah, okay, it's done. Okay. Achieve a return of 40% current cash, 365. Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. That'll get done over time. I quickly want to check the dumps. 812, that's 33% full. This is making chemicals, but it is running low. And there's waste byproducts in here as well. This place just looks awful, man. I do want to get the fertilizer, as I've said, up and running at some point as well. There are 16 cords in there. 287 in there, so that's all good. And I need to make sure that this is keeping up as well. It is. Right, so those, all the contracts we're currently doing. Right, that seems like a fair deal. Well, it doesn't seem like a fair deal, but we'll take it anyway. Right, I want this one as well. 25,000, yes. And then I'll have to buy this and this. And I have the rights to go through here. And I need it to go over the back. Now, I have a plan. I'm going to place factories in here. And I think I'll have the actual gas plant, which you'll need from this, over this way. Yeah, I know, it seems kind of weird, but this is the sort of way we're going. And I need you to pipe that up through to there. And then this needs to come out that way, which we can absolutely do. And I can come all the way down to here. Alright, so that gas line is getting made. Pretty close to the harbour. Land expansion. Select. Right, on to the next one. I need to buy K5. And I need to buy K4. Again, I could just purchase the rights, but I'm curious to see if there are any resources in this area. It doesn't really look like it. We are running low on power. Oh yeah, we've exceeded the power. Okay, that's a bad thing. For those of you that were wondering. Alright, give me that. Give me that. Yeah, this is just going to be littered with so many. I should probably research the larger power facilities, and that is actually on the list to get the... Why did you build there? You were supposed to build in there. We're supposed to be utilizing space here, game. Right, I guess I could switch that off because I don't really need it. Man, they are building this pretty quick, which is good. I need that land purchased. We'll come across the road here and out this way and then into there. Yeah, so you are waiting on a construction crew. Probably buying construction crews. Probably going to be a somewhat better idea as well. Land expansion, thank you. Has this gone up? Because it was at 12, but I built a 4th. Yeah, it's 16 now. Yeah. Bring it up to 18 a day. I always want a little bit extra in here. No, in fact, they're still at 12. So just keep it at 16. That stops me from inadvertently... What's going on here? Lack of soda, man. We are gonna be producing our own soda, but it won't be for a while. I need the potash mining, etc., etc. You are gonna need a storage for gas, and you should probably build that. No, I need... Yeah, we're in plastics. Yeah, storage tanks. I'm going to have that go there. Get that built. Wow, they built that fast. Did they already build the thing at the other side? No, nobody wants to work on this. And they're still working on that pipe. That's fine. I can do my other land grabs. K4. You are next. Grab me utilities, grab me natural gas pipe, down you come, across to there. Where are we going? Yeah, I'll keep all this infrastructure together. Oh, I can't build there yet. There you go. If someone has an accident and comes flying off the road, they're either going to burst a water pipe, hit an electrical pylon, or have a massive natural gas explosion, all of which are fantastic. Yes, right, that is done, so I can finish this now. Bring you out to there. Ooh, why is that? Ooh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird as well. Well, you run under the electrical pylons, that's fine. In fact, it's not fine. Ooh, if I have to delete this in future, it will delete the power cables as well. That's alright. We'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. Right, does this area have a research place? No, it doesn't. But I wanted to build the 100,000 quid research place over here. Because I think that gives us, like, proper, decent research. I could be entirely wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, R&D office. Employs 75 workers. Allows for faster on-tech development. Do you though? Do you? It's getting built. I'm concerned that they've started building that immediately. How far over are you over here? I think they've gone. I think the construction crews have gone to the other side. Yeah, they started building this. This is ready to go though, so that's fine. I have a lot, we'll say, a gas. So I want to get this research up. I want to research the next thing on the list, which is, yeah, I'll do the pet coke manufacturing. Because that uses natural gas as well to make coke. And I think, I can't remember, but I think I need coke for, I think it's potash. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Come out there. I think it's for chemicals. I think it's... Oh no, but for soda, yeah. For soda it is potash plus carbon coke and a chemical works. And then that creates natural gas which we can place back into the system, and then the soda and the chemicals. Yeah, we really want to sort of stay focused on chemicals for the moment. Because that's going to be the big problem. Or I guess soda is becoming quite an issue. There's no cardboard either. Oh man, really? What's happening with the cardboard? There's 303 crates of cardboard. That should be fine to get both contracts done. Plastic. 115 drums of plastic. I could probably up that guy's contract. I don't think I can just yet. Right, due by revenues. So this still sells the most, the old paper. Plastic doesn't sell for very well. Yeah, not enough influence with the guy. What's his name? Melvin Hillman. Come on, Melvin. Me and you are going on a lunch date. We'll go to the bar, get wasted, talk about how screwed the economy is. I could take him on a golf invitation. Cost me 1,500 quid, but until we gained a bunch of influence. 30. Yeah, because we've got a VP of whatchamacallit. I can't remember what the hell she does, but she does stuff. VP of Public Relations, that's the one. She's keeping the dream alive. Right, there's no point building the actual chemical works till I get the piping done. Once the pipe... Oh my god. It's so slow. It's going to take them ages. I could build or research. I think I'll leave that for the moment. Right, what is next on the list? The pet coke manufacturing. I think that's like 880 science to get it up and running. This isn't done yet, so that's sad. This is almost full. That's nice. Personal favor. Yeah, it gives us one influence with the mayor. Oh wait, so you're seeking some regular funding. I think we can accommodate. I'll go with that. It's gonna be better. Now we are technically losing money because they are buying liquid byproducts, but I don't want to sell that now. If they were buying solid or agricultural byproducts, that would have been fine. Right, I have enough for my next one. It is an industrial port. So the coal cane requires coal. And there is no coal on this map. We'd have to buy it in. So I shall acquire this. Yes. That should now be in facilities. Yeah, resource processing complex. I guess we could build that over here. There is some flat land up the back here. And that's going to be my potash area. So while we're sitting doing nothing, I shall grabbeth some land. Now I can buy this, but I'm sincerely hoping that it's not going to cost us a fortune since most of this land is virtually unusable. How are the trees coming on? Yeah, we've got 3 tree cutters in there. 117, that's nice. You are actually full for a change. You're getting there as well. All of these are working, so they must have got soda. I need to mark off on my list what I've got. So I got the pet coke manufacturing, and I got the plastic from natural gas manufacturing. Right, land expansion, yes. 25 grand gone like that. Right, how much does this cost? 125, but it's so unusable. Go with D9 and then I'll get E8. Does this have a thing? Oh, this is C11. Wait, C11 is weirdly shaped. Why would you want to buy the mountain? I guess you could build up here. Ooh, there's towers and stuff up here. There is a lighthouse. Oh, the sand is over here if I need the sand. Yeah, there's a little lighthouse. Oh no, I can't get low enough down. There it is. I can't click on the lighthouse. There's like an island or something over there. Ooh. Research park. Build a research lab in one map. Okay, so I've built it. Now what? What does it do now? Wow, I've got 980 dyes. That's insane. Right. Insufficient inputs. Oh, so you're low on power. You need power and water. Which is totally fine, because I have planned for that. Go to the headquarters. You are going to have to expand out the way. I want to expand out this way anyway. So for this, I am going to need that, and I am going to need this. Go there. Yeah, I like just throwing this in here. That expands that. Then we can get the water in. I don't think we've needed water previously, no. So adding these other buildings gives you sort of other requirements. There you go, though. You've now got the power. You're about to get the water. How's my piping looking? Christ, it's so slow. Land expansion. Yes. I can now accept a new investor. Really? Did I complete that guy's goal? No. I guess this is a cross now because we're now less than the 20%. But I'll build up some stuff and then I'll just sort of let it run. I mean, we don't actually need the plastics. We're keeping up with the plastics, right? 157 drums. There's none in there. We're going to have to up solid byproducts being transported out of there. Stick it up to 7 needed for 4 tons a day. Keep it at 3 tons a day. That should get rid of the stuff in there. And the wood pulp is keeping up. We're getting plenty of logs. That's good. So I can build another wood pulp if I need one. Let's just check the outgoings. 18. But we're making 30 a day. Plus what they need in here. So that's fine. Liquid byproducts, agricultural byproducts, soda, we're using 3 a day. I'll be able to make my own soda soon. The next thing on the list is potash mining, which I think is like 810 or something. Oi, build the water facility, you absolute cretins. I want to do something with this. And I can't. Does everywhere have a... No, it doesn't. There's no research facility in here. I'm probably going to expand this one out the way. If I need the space later. Oh yeah, but I can do the cassette tape. Aha! I can do the cassette tapes as soon as the plastic is up to scratch. Assign. Select the resource. I don't see cassette tapes, so the next time there's video game cartridges. Because it'd be under... Yeah, it'd be right there. Okay. Okay. I mean, video game consoles is there. But I'm using so much... I've got so much paper, I'd be as well getting rid of it. Right, he will go up to 53 drums every 5 days. Outputs is 8 plastic every day. So 5 times 8 is 40. So that is not enough. So I kind of want to up that guy's contract. We'll also get liquid byproducts. You haven't stored anything yet. Which I find... Ah, because this pipe is not connected. Oh, they're getting there. There's not long for these guys to go. Please. What are you building that you can't build the... That you can't build this? They shouldn't be building anything else. Unless the crew that builds that are these same pipe guys. Which is entirely possible that it is. Right, when is your trade show? June 14th. April, May, June. That's in a couple of months. Right, they're getting this done. Go a bit faster. That's fine, they don't have to do... Ah, they still have to build across there. It's sad. There's just so much. There's one of my pet hates about this game is that there's a bit too much. What the hell do you call it? Right, they are almost finished that, right? So I will slow it down and then into plastic manufacturing. So what was this one? This one was from crude oil, but I want the gas one. Alright, throw the gas one in there. That is getting built. See, you built that. Yeah, so this must be done by the pipeline crew. How much is in here? Yeah, there's a lot of lumber in here, and we will be using lumber to make toys later. But we can also increase that production later if we want. So, 13 days, 97 cords. I think you are taking 48 cords every 7 days. And you're taking 66 every 4 days. Sign that contract. I prefer the larger quantities over a longer period of days. It all works out the same though. Right, they're going to be finished that natural gas thing. Where you're building it from the side. I guess it's because of the way I actually built it. Let's have a look at my profits. Only made 59,000, but I've been building a lot. I guess I need to let it run in order to get that investor guy's seal of approval. Now there is the investor packaging lady. Are you packaging lady? 240 crates of that have an operational. So we're doing this one and this guy's. 240 drums. So one more and then we're good. We'll have completed that for her. This will be ready on May 8th, which is tomorrow. Man, they build facilities very quickly in this game. This would take a year. Couple of years, many years to build facilities like that in real life. Must all come flat packed or something. Right. How are you looking? You're almost there. Come on. I wanted this to be finished at the exact time that the bloody what'd you call it? This place. And the weird little kink there. And you're done. Go to the plastic facility. Nothing there as of yet. You are waiting on natural gas, which you'll get. Right. Decide if you want to play golf. Sure. Invite you. Oh man, I've lost that, so I'll have to get it again. I'll go golfing with you, and I need to set this guy on it. He was working on the better housing. Nothing. Have I missed the connection? You need to check. Always check that you've not missed connections. Right, that looks all connected up. Unless this is the issue, but it shouldn't be. Round the back there. Usage. So it has got usage. Unless it's taken time, but natural gas moves very quickly. Yeah, you've got your full usage. Store natural gas. Oh, it's working. Oh, sweet, man. It's good. We're going to get so much more plastics. We can up that guy's contract. This one should hopefully push us over the edge. Alright, you finished the task. Good man. And it'll soon be June. And I need to send the guy to go and look for cassette tape manufacturing. Right, they've finished that. What can I do with this? Nothing. But I can see my research here. Oh, the R&D office gives you 5. Which is better than nothing. I mean, it was 100 grand and I had to up power and water. So I think I'm going to go ahead and build. I think we've got plenty of trucks in here. Yeah, build the plastic R&D research facility. Power is looking good, and I can always build another power station and another natural gas well to fuel it. That should not be an issue. Executive assistance. Yeah, put something together. Right, oh yeah, that's up here. That's awful. Minus 400, we're making 500 and we're minus 400, so we're kind of good there. I don't mind if this doesn't store. It is storing natural gas, but it's probably going to have to create or make liquid byproducts. It does make liquid byproducts. Add a delivery. Because I always want... I'm not too bothered about the agricultural stuff, but I need to feed these. See, these are already dead. 2 a day should be enough. Right, I've got a ton of cash, which is good. I have 859, but how much is the actual... What are we on next? Potash mining. Mining. I've got the gas. Don't need the gas. I need this though. It's only 450. Sweet. Right, so potash extraction is done, and we can extract this potash here. We're going to be getting the soda, the chemicals and stuff up and running. I am wondering if I can squeeze a facility up in here. There's random ass water there. No, those are just plants. What does the water look like? Oh yeah, it looks totally different. They're different colours as well. Yeah, plastic up here. I do want to extend this, so I need to be careful. Buy E8, please. Oh yeah, 12 drums of plastic. We are creating 12 plastic a day. So at 12 plastic a day times 5 is 50, 60. So we can up that guy's contract, but we need plastic to headquarters to go up to 12 per day. Yes. Right, plastic man, I want to up your contract, please and thank you, to 53 drums a day. Sign the contract. Land expansion, thank you. Workers are looking sort of okay for the moment. Right, we've got the potash mining. Next thing is chemical production, and that's going to start to be a problem. I have 239. Oh god. Dyes are starting to go in there. Now for dyes, I do need chemicals. Let's just check this. Resources. It dyes is actually in here. Hello? Dye? Dye. Would be under D for dyes, you idiot. Yeah, soda and chemicals. Both of which I need to produce pretty much now. So, chemicals. So, potash and carbon. That's why we did the carbon extraction. Right, so I need to build... I kind of want a place that's out of the way for this. Over here looks good. I own this. If I need to extend the waste, it's going to have to be over this way or that way. So I want to keep this open. I will buy that. Right, so we are looking for that. Oh, yeah, I need this. Yeah, I'm kind of going to want it to go up here, I think. Where it's relatively flat. Yeah, okay, that's good. Ah, crap. In fact, I'll set a template. Bring that road down to there. Yeah, that can totally go there. That's gonna go there. Let's get power and water in first. That can go there. Water can go there. Pipe can just come straight out of this connector and into there for the moment. And that can feed into that connector. Okay, I then want... Well, I'm going to have to build the storages. So... This just takes natural gas. So I don't need a ton of storage. Which is fantastic. I only really need liquid byproducts. So if I... Oh yeah, you are going to need this for storing... Does this store the carbon coke? What? No, it's stored in one of these. Which way do you want this to face? I don't really know. I don't... In fact, I'm not going to need a lot of trucks. You should not place that there, though. Right, leave the gap of 3 in there. That goes all the way down there. That is going to sneak past there. And then I also need this. I'm going to throw that in at that side. I can always expand the facility out that way if I need to. So I will need a loading for trucks. And I'll need... Actually, I don't need that one because it's going to get piped in. And then once the lady has... Once Ellen has gotten that, we'll be good to go. Now you're going to need natural gas. Which is all the way over here. Alright, you potentially did not think that through very well, but it's okay. Get the connector for that down at this side. Bring that out by 1. Bring it right down to the train tracks, because I might want to expand that other facility later. Can't really build anything with the train tracks there, so... Right, we're going to need a couple more land grabs. Real estate deal. Take ownership of a lot with sand or a lot with copper. I'll buy the copper one. Oh, it won't let me buy the copper one. I had to buy the sand one. Well, that was weird. What was the point in that? That was really weird. Right, so this is going to be the carbon extraction. I need that to go there. Oh, I need to make sure that's actually connected or it won't build and or work. Build that out there. You are going to need waste. That fits in there, so that is nice. And then what do the refineries look like themselves? They're not huge, which is awesome. And I can get more room for storage up there if I require. Right, so it has power, it has water, it is building the storage. We're probably going to need more natural gas, fairly sharpish. Now, I don't actually want this pipeline you're gonna have to buy that and that, but I'd like to potentially bring this down and get it over this way. Ooh, funding round available. You've made enough progress in your investment. Ooh, hold on. Confirm, save and continue. So I have 3 investors now, right? I think we completed hers. Yeah, we did. The plastic. Plastic is cooking. This one is almost done. It's getting there. It will get there. It's just because we're building a lot of stuff. But there's been no issues as of late. These are all working, so soda is in. I really need to stop. Well, there's no dyes there. Contract problem. I was just going to say there's been no problems. Large paper sales. Right, that's disconcerting. 654 paper. So what happened there? I've got a ton of paper. Do 50. 50 a day. That's kind of strange. I think we must have just missed the cutoff there. Alright, so I'm going to bring dyes down to 2 because we've got 2 a day because there's so much of it. We are going to be making our own. I need the chemicals and the soda for it though. And we're working on a process at the moment. Right, you bought that. I kind of need you to buy this. Yeah, buy it. Get me the natural gas. You come down to there. And we'll build there. Okay, so I'll build to there. And then across to here, and then we shall connect it up to that. Okay, okay. We're sort of looking goodish. You're good. It looks like we're getting rid of the waste byproducts. Probably need to throw solids. Solids, where are you? You're there. Yeah, put it up to, oh well, it's full. The waste processing destination, right? That's something we can absolutely fix. Ooh, chemicals. There still is 207 barrels of chemicals. These guys are going to burn through that. Fairly sharpish. How much chemicals are we using a day? 6. 6 a day. Now these were creating 6 a day. But now we're only making 2 a day. Yeah, it's 32% full, so that's kind of rough. That's 1,000 barrels. 1,000 barrel silos there. Storage tanks. That's pretty insane. Alright, things are looking okay-ish. I do desperately need the chemicals to be a thing. It looks like plastic is sort of settled out. Yeah, the land expansion is almost done and dusted. I need you to buy J8. I'm not messing around with the just buying the infrastructure. I'm just going to buy the actual things. The actual land itself. I'm going to quickly check natural gas before I finish the episode. Because we're going to be using more of this. Plus 500, minus 400. We're still good. But as soon as I build another power plant, I'm going to need another one of these. Land expansion, thank you. Right, last but not least, before we end this episode, I will finish this pipe. Out you go, my friend. Be free. Right, everything is almost built over here. It's going to take them a long time to build out the pipe. Alright, what's the next thing on the list? Chemical processing. Oh yeah, right, I need that. I think that's 810, so we're almost there. Like another day and we'll get that. Alright, all good, all good. What were you low on? Soda. So soda inputs are the issue here. I'm surprised that cardboard hasn't really become an issue. For the moment, where's the lady that's doing the soda? Give me 28 drums. Sign that. I'll quickly check the plastic is okay. Yeah, plastic is fine. Man, we could probably get him on the third tier contract. It'll take a while before he wants to accept that though. Quickly before, I will say I'm going to end the episode, but... Alright, so you're on the 103. You're on the 97, so that's 200 pallets of paper. You're on the 98, so it's like 300 pretty much I need. Cardboard should be fine. Yes, 361. Do I really want to up? 33 crates every 4 days. Whoa, that is like 66. That's a lot, actually. I don't think I can handle that. What about you? Are you offering something a bit more reasonable? 64 crates every 8 days. It's basically double. Almost double. If I start struggling with cardboard, I will get more. I'll just... Oh yeah, we need more soda. God damn it. Ha! Keep forgetting about the soda. I need to clear some of the stock in here, that's the problem. Right, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to do so, then please hit the subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Rise of Industry 2, and I will catch you later. Just sneakily stole the chemical process in there at the end. Nice. Right, that's it. I'll catch you later.